Welcome to the Muscle Movement Video Project. Your group has chosen a joint of the human body, and you have a list of the different muscle movements performed at that joint. This example video is going to show the ankle joint and just a few of the muscle movements performed at the ankle joint. So starting, the first muscle movement is plantar flexion. Um, Notice that there are four elements highlighted in yellow here. These show you what you can include for each muscle movement. So at the top right, we have the name of the muscle movement, plantar flexion, then a definition, so what it is, pointing the toes downward away from the tibia bone. And then the muscles involved. So the gastrocnemius, which is the fancy scientific name for the calf muscle, shown in green over here. And then the soleus, which is deeper than the gastrocnemius or sitting more anterior to the gastrocnemius muscle. So just some of the main muscles involved. And then you're also going to include a little video to show that muscle movement. So notice in this video, I am showing myself as a dancer because that's something that's relevant to me. I used to be a dancer. So feel free to include something that was a hobby of yours, or a sport that you play, something that's relevant to you, I think could make this project a little bit more fun. So notice in the video, I'm pointing my feet down toward the ground as I go up on point, also known as relevé in the French ballet term. Okay, so going on to the next muscle movement, we have dorsiflexion. So this is decreasing the angle at the ankle joint as the foot is flexing upward. So it's just the opposite of plantar flexion. I also included these angles here. So if you think of your math class at the center of the angle, this would actually be the ankle joint, whereas the toes would be here where my cursor is. So as you're flexing the foot upward, notice the toes are going up and the angle decreases. It's starting at 180, then 150, then 120, and however far you can flex your foot, the ankle is decreasing the angle there. The muscles involved are the tibialis anterior, shown in red, the extensor digitorum longus, shown in green, and the extensor hallucis longus, shown in this blue color. And then for the video example, you can see the stretching of the Achilles tendon, or flexing the foot upward to get that nice stretch. The next muscle movement for the ankle joint is kind of two in one because I included eversion and inversion both on the same slide. So the definition here, eversion, we're turning the bottom of the foot, also called the sole, outward or laterally. Whereas inversion, we're turning the sole of the foot inward or toward the middle of the body in a medial fashion. The muscles involved in eversion are the peroneus longus and the peroneus brevis. These are shown on the left, so notice that these muscles are on the lateral side of the lower leg. And then for inversion, shown on the right, we have the tibialis anterior and the tibialis posterior, which are on the medial side of the lower leg. As you're inverting, those are the primary muscles that are contracting to make that muscle movement happen. In this video example, we have the body weight being positioned on the medial side of the foot for eversion and then on the lateral side of the foot for inversion. So I'll play the video one more time. Eversion happens first, inversion happens second. So eversion, inversion. So this really brief video is just showing you one way how you can set up your video project. It doesn't have to be slides with embedded videos like this. If you want to do a different format, as long as it includes the required elements, feel free to get creative with it. Students in the past have made a video with their group and they've just talked through the muscles involved and what's happening all in one recorded video. No slides, nothing like that. That's fine. All elements were included. Feel free to be creative and have fun. Last thing, this video does not show all of the muscle movements that you'll need for whatever joint you choose, your group chooses. So just make sure you use the rubric and include all of those muscle movements.